Hey everyone, and welcome back to the final instalment of the Lego Ideas Vangogh Starry Nights build. I am so looking forward to finishing this. This is going on my bedroom wall and it's finished. I'm so excited. I hope you're happy to watch the last episode with me, and let's get this finished. Thanks. And that concludes the final instalment of the Van Gogh Starry Nights build, and I have loved every single second of this. There hasn't been one point where I've wanted to throw it at the wall. I haven't got frustrated. I have loved every minute of this, and the way it's built, it's so clever. It's just, I love it. The colours are amazing. I love the way the swirls are. These printed bricks, they're all printed, there's no stickers involved. How 3D it is. And oh my gosh, there's the little church there. You know, the tree at the front. I don't know what to talk about first. It's just so amazing. Then little Van Gogh here at the front painting his little portrait, and he is movable. You can have him wherever you want. And the bit that he's connected to doubles as a stand support for the frame if you want to have it freestanding, which is genius. There is the piece on the back that you can hang it on a wall with, which is also amazing. So it's up to you whether you have it mounted as a wall art or freestanding on a shelf or a sideboard or your dinner table, wherever you want to just show this thing off. It's just gorgeous. It really is. The thought that's gone into all the different types of colours. I think they've literally used every version of blue that they have for this. They really have. You've got the very light aqua blue. I don't know the official names for these. I'm not very good at official Lego colour names, but you've got the very light aqua. You've got the darker cornflower blue. You've got the lovely little forget-me-not here, the sage green. You've got the first blue that Lego overdid, the main blue brick. Then you've got the really dark blue through it as well. And the lemons. So much lemon. Love the, you know me, I love the lemon colour. I really do. Just the way they've printed all of these little bricks individually. Some of them are transparent, some of them are opaque. The little buildings on the front and how they've made these. Some of them are a little sort of tricky to connect. I know you probably saw me struggling a little bit with the tree trying to connect that. It was trying to line the pin up with the yellow connector brick that we built in the first two steps. And I knew when I started building it, I knew exactly where it was going to connect to, but it was just a case of trying to line it up with the actual brick that was the issue. All I had to do was lift it half a centimetre and I got it in. So it is worth having the model laid down when you're trying to connect all of these bits. It gives you a little more firmness in the back so that you don't end up pushing it all the way through. But it's also easier to try and do it when it's laid down flat than when you stood up, because you can see better what you're doing. So, which is why I think they had you build a lot of this base up, laid down flat, and then you stand it up and connect it together afterwards. So, which is brilliant. It's a really good idea because it's less stress when you're trying to put it all together. It fits in the frame so nicely. I know when you were watching me build the background bit, slotting the blue background on the one ledge that it fits on is a bit tricky to begin with. I had a few issues with, because it's only one stud wide, the blue wall did sort of have some flex in it. So when I was trying to attach it, it was flexing a bit. So the one side would connect, the other side wouldn't. Then I'd get the other side down and the first side would disconnect. And it was very tricky trying to get it all to lay nice and neatly. So, but I can't see any other way of doing it. But that was probably the only bit that was problematic, was trying to get that back wall to sort of connect to the base. Once it was on, it wasn't going anywhere at all. It did stick quite firmly. And then when you put the frame on, you then have the, I don't know what you would call them, to sort of reinforce, that's the word I wanted. The plates that reinforce it all the way around so it doesn't move once it's all put together, which is a really good idea and very well thought out. So I've really enjoyed building it. There is so much in the book. The life story of Van Gogh. There's the story of the painting and a copy of the actual, like a print of the painting in the book. And then there's also a bit on the Lego fan that actually designed it in the first place. So he's got his own little page. And then there's also how the designers at Lego made it so that it was manageable for all of us. So I'm not going to read all of that because there is a lot to read, but it's very interesting. Like I say, it's got a lot in the front of the catalogue, and it is a catalogue. It's not an instruction booklet. This is a catalogue. So we will put little photos up of these if you do want to read them, because I know not everybody's going to have the opportunity to get this particular set because it's one of Lego's pricier sets. But I also don't want to bore you to tears by reading 4 pages. So we will put some pictures up of the different pages and the information on them. That way, if you want to read it, you can pause it and read it. And if you don't want to read it, you can just skip over that bit. It's fine. But that, I think, is about everything I can say about that without repeating myself. But I love it. These swirls, the way they've put the swirls together, it's just so clever and so simple. I love it. And the next one I will most likely be doing is probably going to be the wave, which may again be a few episodes long, because if it's anything like this, it's going to take a while. But that's for another day. I hope you've enjoyed watching all of these episodes. I've enjoyed making them. I really have. It's been really relaxing on my week off. And again, I don't know if you saw it on the last episode that I did, but I asked you all in the end of the last episode if you would like an ASMR video of one of our mini builds with the bricks clicking together, because I find that sound so satisfying. And I know a lot of these ASMR videos are getting quite popular. So would you like us to do one for the mini builds? Would you like us to do a video with no music, no talking, just the click and snap of the bricks going together? Let us know from the comments if that's something you're interested in. Or not. You can say no, we won't be offended. It was something that occurred to me today while I was building this because I loved the sound of those bricks clicking together. And I just wondered if anybody else wouldn't mind listening to it on a short, one of our shorts. Let us know in the comments, and I look forward to seeing you all again soon. Thank you so much for watching if you stuck with it through these episodes. Really appreciate it, and I'll catch up with you again soon. Take care. Bye.